Blast off!
Why do you do that to me every time?
Because
every
it's fun.
time.
And it
This
happens
time it wasn't
every
such
time.
a big jump. But
It wasn't.
No.
But in all fairness,
Not cool, bro.
last time it was the...
Screaming?
Was it the screaming?
Screaming demon that came out of your mouth?
I don't know what happened, but last time it was at the end, and then the time before that was when I yelled yeehaw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the cowboy hat and everything.
So it's just fun.
It's fun for you. It's not fun
You
for
start
me.
laughing. It's got to be a little fun.
I know,
because
whenever I get scared or something, it makes me giggle. Makes me laugh. It's my coping mechanism, I guess.
You're like, it's your nervous giggle.
That's me in situations where I can't like function. I just start laughing and
Your fight or flight turns into just giggles.
So if you hear me start laughing in the most awkward situations, that's
I'm
my
gonna
coping
ask you. I'm gonna ask you
mechanism.
two things.
All right.
One, what are you thinking? And you're like, I don't know. Two, who scared you? That's the way it's gonna be. Because one, it could be something, knowing you, it could be something that happened like 30 minutes ago that just tickled you again. You're like, that was funny.
I also laugh in sad situations.
Oh,
don't ask me why.
I don't deal with sad situations.
People
very
are
well.
like, I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at your situation.
You're like, I remember this one time when they said something, and it was like.
That's probably why I could never be a therapist, because I just be laughing the whole time.
I would love to be a therapist.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I think I'd be a really cool therapist.
You would be a great therapist, but I would be terrible. Because yes, I'd listen to your situations, but I'd be so awkward during it that I'd just start giggling. I'm like, I'm not laughing at your problems, I promise. I just don't know how to handle this right now.
You're just making me uncomfortable.
You're just making me really uncomfortable.
So my mother-in-law went to school to be like a therapist.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because early on in mine and April's relationship, we were still very just knocking heads constantly. And not constantly. It was still very much the learning the ins and outs of each other. And she and I would butt heads because I'm very much I need out of this situation before I say something I'm going to regret. And she's very much no, we're going to talk this out right now. And it just didn't mix well. So there was one time, oh my God. There was one time I got so mad that she took my keys to, I think, my truck and my motorcycle. Yeah, both. And she wouldn't let me drive. So I go to grab my phone, and my phone is missing also. She took my both sets of keys and my phone. Thank God we didn't have a riding lawnmower, because I'd have gotten that too. Like, I'd have George Jonesed it for sure. But I was like, if you think I won't leave this house, you're sadly mistaken, right? And I just book it out the door. No phone, no car, nothing. I walk from here to Walmart.
If you don't know, that's a walk.
That's a walk. That's like, what is that, like 5 miles, 4 miles?
I mean, that's through some dangerous territory too. Like,
well, it's straight highway.
It's just straight highway.
It's straight highway.
Stoplights, but
people,
don't.
They act stupid. I can tell you how far it is. And that hill.
That
down
hill.
97 is ridiculous.
You got the trains there,
and I was fat back then, like I didn't have the leg muscles I have now. So of course, by the time I reach halfway to Walmart, I've cooled down. Like by the time I got to like probably Domino's, like that area. What is that? 38th, 36th, something like that. It's not 38th. It's 36. Further down. Yeah. By the time I got there, I was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm chill.
You just kept going?
Yeah, because my pride. Stupid pride.
Pride.
It's a
killer
devil.
Of most.
Oh, man, it's the devil. So pride was like, no, you're not turning around.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. And we were fighting at like 3 a.m.
Well, then it might have not been a very bad area to walk because like no one's up by then.
No one's up, but then at the same time, the walk, by the time I get there, people are up and moving and
yeah.
ready to go to work, right?
Yeah.
So No, I don't want the one in Owasso. Good Lord. Here it is. 3.5 miles.
Yeah.
To drive, it is 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
To walk, it's an hour and 17 minutes. For a normal person to walk it. Not a fat, slightly lazy person to walk it. I started out real good because I was mad, right? And you know when you're mad, you just have that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I got to the hill at Quick Trip, and I was like, oh, it's so far to go. So, man, I showed her.
You sure did.
So I got to Walmart.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law works at Walmart. Well, worked at Walmart. She's retired now. And I got there, and here she come clocking in. Now, she clocked in at 7 a.m. So we started fighting at 3. I think I left the house. Anyway, it took me way too freaking long to get to Walmart.
Right.
She goes, what are you doing here? And of course, my mother-in-law is a... Man, she can sniff out a lie. Like, I'm a good liar. I'm not...
All
like,
mothers, though, or most mothers?
No,
most
like... I can lie to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't know.
My mom would smell it.
I know. I think I could probably lie to your mom and she wouldn't know. But I wasn't raised with her.
But, I think it's just the fact that I look at my mother and I'm like, I can't lie to her.
No, well, you're not a good liar anyway.
I'm not.
I'm an incredible liar.
You got skills.
I do. Nothing. I have some serious skills. You need an alibi? I got you. So my mother-in-law looks at me and she goes,
exactly.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Yep. Right there. She goes, what are you doing here? Nothing. Nah, you're here at, like, she got there early. You're here at before 7 o'clock. What are you doing here? I'm like, April and I are in a fight. And she goes, really? What's going on? This is the same woman going to school to be a therapist.
You're cornered.
Yeah, well, I don't want a therapist to go, what did you do?
You're the problem.
Yeah. And basically, once I told her, I was like, this is, I don't even remember what we fought about, but I know it was probably something extremely stupid and entirely my fault.
Probably.
Like, I can admit that. Most of our fights in the very beginning were my fault. But it cracks me up because this woman is going to be a therapist and then turned around and she's like, well, and like very non-therapist type response.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay.
Oh,
okay. So, because I didn't have a phone, I had to go back to the electronics desk, call her, hey, I'm safe. Can you come get me? Because my fat ass is not walking back.
Not walking back. Well, by then it'd be really dangerous. No sidewalks or anything. It's Highway 97 for a reason.
Yeah, no sidewalks.
No sidewalks.
And you know what? They really need sidewalks.
You gotta go across a bridge.
But here's the thing, the bridge, and I remember this. This is what made me mad. I remember this like it was yesterday. I walked across that bridge. You know how many freaking spider webs I walked into?
Can't imagine.
Thank God it was dark-ish.
Was that before they made that sidewalk on the side going north?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So coming south, there is no sidewalk.
No.
But going north, there is a sidewalk.
Right. Yeah, no, this was like...
before they made that.
April and I have officially been together 10 years, so probably 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was walking...
You were walking on some...
I was walking on the shoulder of the highway.
That's dangerous. That's so dangerous.
But when you get to the bridge, you've got that little, okay, get off the bridge.
Right.
So many spider webs. And that just made me even more mad, because now I'm like, I wasn't mad before, but I was proving a point. Now I've got spider web. I hate spiders. I hate them. I'm a horrible butch. I don't know why I am a guy. I don't know. My brain is a guy, except for that little part that goes, hey, let's play with bugs and snakes and lizards and stuff. That got rewired to, ugh.
I don't really have a problem with bugs.
No, I hate bugs. I hate spiders.
Especially spiders.
Nope.
No, I'm not really have a problem with them, because they get rid of all the things I don't like.
Yeah, but they need to get out of my way. Like, April gets mad at me because I used to kill them in the shower, and she goes, "Those are the friendly ones." I was like, "They're in my area. Nobody gets to see me naked in the shower. Get out. Out."
I'm not a huge fan of snakes, but
Nope. I'll walk by them at the zoo.
you won't go and
Nope.
look at them?
Nope.
My mother's the exact same way.
Can't do it.
She never let me have a lizard growing up because she was terrified of reptiles. And she's still terrified of reptiles, so.
But I picked up that bird today.
You did pick up a bird today.
That was pretty badass.
Joke's on you. That bird was fine.
No, it had mites.
That might be a problem.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
I just really wanted to share that with everybody.
Yeah. Because after it flew away and scared the crap out of me, I looked and I had little black things all over my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like picking them off, and I looked up small black bugs on birds, and they're bird mites. I don't know what that means for me, but
Might be a bad thing. I don't know.
it might.
Make sure you clean yourself.
I did. I
Sanitizer.
I baby wiped, and then I spritzed my hands with sanitizer, and then I baby wiped again.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you know. So, but yeah, that bird.
Yeah, that bird.
I'm gonna try something new on this one.
Okay.
So if it doesn't work, I'm sorry.
All right.
If it doesn't work, I'm sorry.
I have no idea what you're doing. So.
Well, I'm gonna try to take a picture and impose it over the video to show people what we're talking about.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks.
I'm excited to see if you can do that.
I'm excited to see if I can do it too.
And then if you could do that, then you can show everybody my dancing skills from your
Well, that I can
front
just
porch video.
that I can just send you on Instagram.
Please do. I want to see what it looks like because I feel like I look like a complete dork.
You might.
I was singing a song as I got in my car. I was like singing it, and then
what song?
It's from David Crowder. It's called "Crushing Snakes." I like it.
I feel like you're officially more of a badass than I am, and I'm the one with leg and armpit hair. Oh, and a slight goatee.
I think it's just called Crowder. So you can Crowder Crushing Snakes. Check it out. But no, I was listening to it on the way over here, and I was just walking up, humming it and singing it, and I got on your porch and I was like, the door says don't ring the doorbell, and I was like, the dogs always bark at me, and the baby could be asleep.
Oh.
And so I just stood there, and I was like, I'll dance on the camera, maybe they'll see me. And then nothing happened, so I was like, I'll just text Grass. And then I felt like there was a spider web in my ear, so at one point you could see me like, I felt like there was one on my face as well, like I walked into it or something. But no. Anyways, we never introduced ourselves. This is Crash and Burn. I'm Abby. That's Crash. We're 12 minutes in, and I don't think we normally do that.
We don't really have an opening.
We don't.
We don't have an opening. The opening is making you giggle.
You don't really need something to make me giggle. Like, it just happens sometimes, just at random.
I mean, that's fair.
I just randomly giggle sometimes, just to giggle.
But I have no history. I wonder if April... I'll look on April's phone.
It's been deleted. It's because I danced too hard. The camera couldn't handle it.
It may have deleted after midnight.
That's...
like, to restart the next day.
I was like 2 minutes away from midnight. Yeah. Anyways. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Dadgummit.
You missed it.
It's alright.
I'll dance on the way out.
I was like, I'll lock you out there next week, too. Be like, dance for your entry. Dance for your entry.
Ain't nobody gonna want to say that. I'm just saying.
No, and I think everybody wants to see it now.
Shut up. No. Vote. Everybody vote no. Thank you. No one wants to see that.
We're not creating a poll. You guys lose.
I like pools. You can swim in them. I know what you said. Just kidding. So I do have an update on my mother.
Yes, your mother and the skinny dipping story.
The skinny dipping story. My awesome sister-in-law, Grace. Shout out to Gracie. Woo-hoo! She did some recon for us, and she informed me today of her findings.
Okay, I'm ready.
So she really wanted to know what age my mother was when she went skinny dipping, like more of the story behind it.
Right, because we suspected she was probably 15 to 17.
Yeah, that age range. But no, she was 20. She was in her 20s.
Definitely old enough to vote.
Definitely old enough to vote.
How old was she when she had her first kid?
I think she was in her 30s.
Okay, so
yeah,
way before the responsible era.
Right. I think she was like freshly into her 30s. I don't remember. I'll have to ask her. Recon again. Grace, find out for me. Thank you. Write that down.
We'll do the math.
Do the math. I don't like math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How old's the oldest?
30 something. Megan, how old are you? She was born in 85. So
Has she had her birthday yet?
No, she has in August.
Okay, so she's 30. She's 35.
35. So she's 35.
She's
3 years older than me. Math.
Are you just now figuring this out?
No, I knew this. It's just, it's late. Leave me alone.
How old's the oldest? No, I knew this. I knew this.
She's 35.
She'll be 36 this year.
36.
Because she's a year older than me.
She's a year older than you. Okay, math. And I'll
1 year and 1 month older than me. Probably not even a full month.
I don't know how old my mother is. That might be bad. She's born in the 50s.
I bet I can figure it out.
Don't you dare do it.
I bet I can.
She was born in something. The year.
She was born in 19 something.
She was born in 1900. She met Moses. I'm just kidding. They hung out on the top deck. Wait. I got that wrong. I said he's Moses and it hung out on the top deck.
Well, I mean, for somebody who's biblically not challenged, can I just tell you?
That's not right. I know that
Noah
did it. I always get those two confused. Which is...
Do you?
I do. I really do. I'm ashamed. But I'm human, so get over it. It's gonna happen.
You're human?
I'm human. I know.
What?
No flag.
Did your mom used to work at Eastern Orthopedic?
Yes. Long time ago.
Man, I'm good.
Are you doing research on my mother right now?
Of course I am.
Anyways, let me finish the story about the stripping.
Ahead.
Not the stripping. She wasn't a stripper, by the way.
Whoa!
I don't know how we got there.
Let me finish the story about my mom stripping. Actually,
she's not a stripper.
Last week we did talk about her being a stripper.
We did. That was a joke. She did strip to go skinny dipping.
I'm starting to wonder.
So her and her, friends were.
Is your mom's middle name Sue?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
So her and her friends were going to the pool. After her.
66. Your mom is 66.
Mom, is that right? Can you comment below? She doesn't know how to work on technology. Text me, call me, Mom. You know what? I'll find you. You won't find me very well. Who's Abigail? She's your daughter. What? I have a daughter named Abigail? But anyways, so the best part is the boys' cabin was right there near the pools when they went skinny dipping. And Mom thought that was a hoot. Scandalous. So, yeah, she was in her 20s, and the boys' cabin was right there.
That's very scandalous.
My dad wasn't there, though, so...
Well, no, he was
later
out of town.
He was in a different state.
Yeah.
A state of sadness.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you looking at my father now?
I am.
Are you? What is this?
I'm
perverted magic.
Perverted?
That's just a word that came out of my mouth. It's not perverted. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you leave me hanging. I'm just talking to myself. I can still converse with you. Cross the road. I don't know.
Because the Amazon guy needed to get through.
We've
discussed this. Why are we doing this again? Oh,
look.
Yeah, Michael A. Barnett. He's a bus driver.
That is true.
Alan?
Nope. Think of my brother.
Oh, Andrew. Good call.
Thank you.
Good call.
It's a family name.
Apparently.
It is gone down in family history.
Michael Andrew Barnett.
It should say senior on it.
No, this is your brother, aged 30s.
He just turned 30 in January. Why are we doing this? Why are we telling everybody about my family?
Because
my brother's going to text me later. He's going to be like, why did you tell everybody my name? I'm like, because...
Go find him. Harass him a little bit.
He's actually a good guy. Don't do that. No, he gets on my nerves.
I said a little bit.
He gets on my nerves, but he's pretty decent. Here lately, he's been really decent.
Here lately?
For the longest time,
longest time I couldn't stand you.
Longest time I couldn't stand him. He did produce a beautiful child, though, so he helped produce at least.
There, Michael Andrew Barnett Sr. That's what I want.
There was something else I was going to tell you about, but at the beginning of this week, I got mansplained, too.
What?
Freaking hate mansplaining.
Do it. Tell me. Tell me about it.
Well,
Who did it?
I ran over something with my tire, and so I'm losing air. And so I'm going,
Already?
Yeah, I'm going to. Sorry. I think I ran over something, so I'm going to go talk.
Well,
to
that's just Oklahoma roads, so I guess I can't really.
Pretty much. So I went to stop at Quick Trip to put air in my tire.
Okay.
And I could clearly. I have a tire gauge. I'm not an idiot. I've been around vehicles for a long time.
I'm not an idiot.
Not an idiot.
I love that disclaimer. I'm not an idiot.
I had my tire pressure gauge and everything, and it literally looked like it was losing air. And so I went to go get air in my tire, and this guy pulls up, and he's waiting. So he gets out of his car, and he's looking at me, and I look up at him and just shake my hand and get it down. And he said something, something about those tires, you have a tire pressure sensor, right? I'm like, yes. He's like, well, it could faulty, say something faulty, and it means your tire's fine, and you don't really need to put air in it. And I looked at him, I said, it literally looked flat. I stared at it, it looked flat. He goes, oh, I'm just trying to help. And I said, well, thank you, but I didn't really need you to come over and help me. I'm not an invalid. I know what I'm doing. Because I'm just trying to help. I was like, well, I appreciate your mansplaining it on a Monday morning. I appreciate it. He's like, okay, I get it. He got back in his car.
Did you really say mansplaining?
Yeah, I was like, I don't need you to mansplain this to me.
Where were you?
The Quick Trip right down the road.
Oh, damn.
I was like, I don't need you to mansplain something to me when I could literally see that.
You should have looked at him and went, I could change this tire faster than you could explain it to me.
Do you know that there's a different pressure sensor or tire sensors for different types of bigger vehicles and smaller vehicles? Did you know that there's two different tire gauges for those? Did you, Mr.
Did you know that the lug nuts on this are still not as hard as the lug nut in your head?
Did I scream like I don't know what I was doing when he pulled up?
Help!
Did I ask for you to come over and help me?
Oh my god, okay. So I'm pulling into the gas station the other day, and there's 3 girls standing out. I think there was 3, just standing outside this little sedan, and the tire was off.
Was it Debbie?
It might have been Debbie.
It might have been Debbie. Debbie with her Lexus on the turnpike. I can't even remember what it was.
It could have been Debbie's ancestors.
Probably.
Because they were younger.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But 3 girls standing at the side of their little,
Sonata.
Something. Yeah, probably.
Honda.
Their Hyundai. The tire's off, but they look like they don't know how to put the spare on.
So they're just like...
So I was going to be a gentleman. I was going to go over and try to help them. And then try to explain that to my wife later.
Right.
But I was going to be a gentleman. They looked they could have been teenagers. I don't know. I didn't really study them. I was just, oh, look, somebody's in trouble, whatever. And then this guy walks over and gives one of them a big old hug. It's like, he's got it. He doesn't have to explain it to nobody.
Nope.
But I'm like, how did you get the tire off?
Maybe it came that way. Some assembly required.
They're like driving. It just fell off.
I picked it up, put it in my back, and just hiked my way over.
Yeah, these girls did not pick that up. You can tell. They would not pick up that tire and be like, my hands are black, and I don't understand why.
Oh, that's just mean to some girls. But I don't look like one of those girls.
No, you don't.
And I didn't scream, please help me. This isn't the first time some man has come up to try to explain something to me.
You know what would be super hilarious?
What?
And I'm sorry, this would be really, really hilarious.
What?
Is if the guy totally misjudged your height and thought he was taller than you, and you were taller than him. So when you stood up, you were like, I don't need your help.
I was crouched down, but then I stood up. And
you're looking 6 inches down to him, and he's like, oh, shit.
You're going to speak up a little louder. I can't hear you that far down.
Yeah. Only heat travels. Yeah. All that hot air that you're spewing, that's all I'm getting.
I was like, fuck you. The first time somebody mansplained something to me was when I had my old car, and it broke down on the side of the road, and I had my flashers on, and my battery drained. So my flasher stopped working, and this guy in this big old truck, which is probably why I have a problem with Dodges, he pulled up next to me and goes, you need your hazards on. I'm like, I had my hazards on. It ran my battery down. Would you like to help me further? And he's like, no, and then he drove off. I was like, you think I wouldn't have those on?
You should have sat on the back with your leg up.
It's like, what'd you like me to do? Flash my flashlight at you and let you know I'm here? Like, I had to call my brother-in-law came and helped me, dude. But like, I don't need you to pull. If I want you to help me, I will ask you to help me.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard on the side of a freeway.
That's why I call my father or one of my brothers or my brother-in-law. If I want to be mansplained to, it's gonna be somebody related to me. Other than my uncles, I'll punch them in the face. Except Uncle Gary, he's fine. He's cool.
What cracks me up is that I can't even see your father mansplaining anything to you.
He doesn't. That's the thing, though. He doesn't.
Abby. Yeah, Dad, I know. Okay.
Okay. That's my dad wouldn't my dad's not a mansplainer though.
No.
Like if he won't go up to some random person and if they ask him, then he'll help them. But unless somebody
But he doesn't
him,
mansplain it, he just helps.
He just helps. He doesn't like speak down to you. Like I'm higher up here because
I'm tall.
No, because I have
a penis.
That's the word. No one saw that hand motion. Dear God, why did I just do that?
For those of you on Spotify, basically take your hand and just let it flop. But aggressively, like hold it straight up and then just let your wrist go limp and then just flop it. That is what Abby did.
That's what mansplaining is.
Instead of saying the word penis.
It makes me, I can't even say it out loud.
She just flops her hand.
This is worse than not being able to say the word.
No, it really is, because you're giving a lot of guys a lot of credit.
No, it's probably more like this. It's like, but it won't even, probably just hidden. That's giving too much credit.
Yeah.
Anyways, I can't stand mansplaining.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
Look, here's the deal. Guys, just because you carry a penis doesn't mean that you carry the knowledge of the world.
Right, exactly.
There are some women that know more than you about quote-unquote, man things.
Which are just things. But anyways.
Yeah. Like, some women can fix cars way better than some men.
And some men can put makeup on better than some women.
Some men are amazing cooks.
Some women can't cook like me.
Yeah, me too.
I can't boil it. I burn water.
Here's the thing. Just because you carry one or the other of the anatomy doesn't make you that particular guru.
Yeah. I just want to start walking up to men and be like, that's not how you make a cheeseburger. You take it and you flop it like this, bro. Come on now.
That'd be awesome.
That's not how you trim those trees.
What would be something... Oh, you missed a spot.
You missed a spot.
When they're mowing. Like the sweatiest man thing that you... Like,
you turn it around. You go down there.
When you see a guy fixing his vehicle, you just walk up and go, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and then walk away.
You're going to want to make sure that you have a bucket underneath that so it catches the oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Redbeard tonight.
Yeah.
And he was like, we were talking about work. And he goes, that's like me trying to explain, hey, go out there and change your oil. Not everybody knows how to change oil, which is fine. That's why we have people that, can do it, kind of a thing. And he's like, but that'd be like me telling him, go change your oil. But if you've never done it, you don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know that it's easy. Mm-hmm. You just loosen the, bolt or the whatever's holding it in. Sometimes it's a bolt. Sometimes it's a big, just, I don't want to say lug nut, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But
twisty turny thingy.
Yeah, twisty turny thingy. One of those things that like lefty loosey, righty tighty. One of those things.
Why do we give everybody that voice?
I don't know. Because
Zabby. Sorry.
I don't know, because my voice is changing on a weekly, so
and it's cracking quite often, and it makes me laugh. So
my voice is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cracky. Fork you, Abby.
Fork you, Abby.
So
sorry, continue.
So he's like, put the pan under there, let the oil drain, turn around, put the plug back in there, and fill it back up with oil. And I looked at him and went, "You forgot the filter."
That's not the point, Crash.
Yeah, and he was like, "Well, I only change my filter every other time." And I'm like, "I'm just saying, you forgot to mention the filter."
Yeah.
He just looked at me like,
sorry, Redbeard.
He just looked at me like, seriously? Like,
you suck on so many levels.
Yeah. Why? Why'd you have to ruin it for me? I was on a roll. I was making a point. Yeah, just rounded that point off for you.
So, I don't like mansplaining.
No.
Who does, though?
Dill holes.
Who does?
So, I decided that I was going to look up other stuff, not just your family.
Okay, what else did you look up?
I looked up random ass facts.
Yes! I love these.
Like, that's literally what I put into Google. Random ass facts.
Let's get these facts going.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, born.
The first one I looked at.
Yeah.
Ice cream is Chinese food.
How?
I don't know. It doesn't explain it.
It's a random fact?
Yeah. Hippo milk is pink.
Hippo?
Hippo milk is pink. Strawberry milk.
No wonder they're so dangerous.
I wouldn't want to milk a hippo.
I wouldn't want to be near a hippo. Those suckers are dangerous. They're scarier than
More than
lions.
10 people a year are killed by vending machines. Give me my cereal.
That makes sense.
You stupid thing. Give me my Snickers.
I want my Doritos. And then punch through it and you're like
Yeah, for
bleeding
sure.
to death. For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Oh, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a dork actually is, right?
My mother. No.
A whale's penis.
Oh.
You never knew that?
I did.
I had forgotten all about that. I knew it. So when you
didn't.
call somebody a dork, you're actually calling them a male
Oh my goodness.
whale organ.
I call my nieces and nephews dorks all the time. Oh, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore.
Hey, Abby.
You've ruined it.
I did.
Oh, I can't do it anymore.
Hey, Abby. Hey, Spotify, I just did the hand thing again.
Oh, God. Please don't let that be a thing.
I'm
now.
literally just going to walk into work now on Tuesday and be like, dork.
I don't think any of them heard me cuss yet. They're getting ready to hear me cuss.
Okay, hang on. In France, it is legal to marry a dead person.
Well, to each their own.
I have a question.
Oh, God, you scared me.
You hear about all these people, like on the podcast, they've
Right.
talked about people who have married ghosts.
Right.
How? They can't sign a marriage certificate.
They can say they wanted it signed for me.
I had to sign my marriage certificate.
Right. Most people do.
Yeah.
So how is it legal?
How can you
Plus, you
legally-
also have a witness to sign it as well.
But still, what if the witness can't see the ghost?
To each their own, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm
And then
just
apparently
saying.
the person who married the ghost got a divorce. How did they sign the divorce papers? Oh, same signature that was on the... Never mind, I get it.
A stamp. Not the ghost just knocked over
The
the
ghost
bottle.
manifests itself enough to go,
I mean, that's one way to do it. I
I'm
guess.
just saying, like, that's where my brain goes.
Like, you did he say yes? Did she say yes?
I didn't hear an I do.
I did. We're married. It's official. Sorry.
The officiant's like, can you imagine officiating that wedding?
You know what? You do you, boo.
Man, you'd have to know that officiant because I don't think I could
You
do
do
it.
you, boo.
Yeah, I got you. I was ignoring it.
It took me a second.
You know what? Just for that, I'm giving you this one. The penalty for masturbation in Indonesia is decapitation. Don't touch yourself in Indonesia. Well, and get caught.
That's the key there. Don't get caught.
It's only illegal if you get caught. Just,
Can you respond to that? Thank you. Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome. In Quitman, Georgia,
Mhm.
it is illegal for a chicken to cross the road.
Too many jokes. Too many jokes. It's getting serious.
These poor chickens
These poor
have
chickens.
now been ostracized to one side of the road only.
I could just see somebody running. Get back
Yeah.
over there.
They
Get back
all wear
over
those shot collars with the
there. Talk about fried chicken.
What are we having tonight? Oscar, he crossed the road too many damn
Too many
times.
times.
Let's see. In Natoma, Kansas,
Natoma. Shout out.
it is illegal to throw knives at a man wearing a striped suit.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I mean,
So you can't throw it at a referee? Just
it said suit.
Oh, suit. Their outfit's kind of a...
Yeah, but like, so
It's like a
pinstripe.
pinstripe suits?
Yeah,
You
can't.
mean I can't throw them at the Yankees either? Dang Yankees. Can't stand them.
Just wait till they're done. They gotta wash their clothes sometime.
This isn't, where was it? Kansas, anyways? Kansas?
Yeah, it's Kansas.
So it wouldn't matter. I'd be in New York. I could throw what I want.
Fine. Yeah. Yeah. It's only in that particular city, which I've never heard of, so it's gotta be small. They probably don't even own any suits there.
Probably right at the border of Oklahoma and Kansas.
Probably not. Probably not. Nebraska and Kansas.
Nebraska and Kansas. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to anybody who lives there.
Not too many suits walking around up there.
We're not this mean, I promise.
Moscow weathermen can be fined for inaccurate weather forecasting.
Well, that's unfortunate. If that happened here,
oh my god,
we wouldn't have any weathermen.
No, Travis Meyer would be like, "I'm out.
I'm out."
Shout out to Travis Meyer. I'm out.
I love Travis Meyer. He's my hero.
Awesome.
But that's weather. It's prediction. You can't be definite what's going to happen. At least that's what we've learned here.
Well, it could rain today.
It could rain today.
Snow comes. Well, technically, it's a form of water.
Why don't you just take everything with you?
Yeah.
Umbrella.
That's why I don't understand why Oklahoma doesn't have the capitalization, like not the capital, the monopolies. Words.
Mm-hmm.
The monopoly on zipper pants.
Oh, I see. Because take it off. Oh, it's warm. Take it off.
And then at 6 p.m., you're like, oh, freaking cold again. Put them right back on.
You wake up cold. You go in the middle of the day. You're sweating.
Yeah.
And then you go to bed.
Sun goes down, and you
don't know if it's going to tornado. You don't know if it's going to snow. You don't know if it's going to be a hurricane. It could happen. I don't know. We're not invited
from sky to quake all of a sudden.
It's just hard out here. You can't really. Yeah. You can guess.
Our weathermen would be bankrupt.
They would be bankrupt.
They'd be like, okay, I'm doing the weather for free for the next 10 years.
But around here, the weathermen are like heroes. Weathermen and women. They're like straight up heroes because.
Weather people.
They put up with all of that crap.
I guess we should probably just say meteorologists.
Meteorologists.
Well, English is hard.
I'm so happy I said that. Meteorologists. I did it!
I did it again!
I did it again! Hey, Mom, look at me!
I know English.
English.
Let's see, what else? Oh, the chances of you dying on the way to get your lottery ticket is greater than your chance of actually winning the lottery.
Well, I've never gone for one, so my odds are still in my favor, I guess.
A donkey will sink in quicksand, but a mule won't. I want to know what poor donkey
sank in quicksand
had to figure out. Oh, crap.
All right, Titus, let's try it. Come on over.
The mule's sitting there like,
I'm fine. Look at me.
Everything's great.
Look at me. Half horse, half donkey. Look at me. I'm having a good life.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Titus sank again.
Well, that's 3 for 2. 2 for 3. I win.
There goes my brother. He's my half brother. He's still my brother. Dang it.
My brother's uncle's still my uncle's brother.
I didn't follow that one. It's too late for me.
Slow it down.
My brother's uncle is my uncle's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Continue. Okay. I've lost myself.
So
I'll find it later when I watch it.
Here you go. If you yelled for 8 years, 7 months, 6 days, you would have produced enough sound energy to heat up a single cup of coffee.
That's not where I thought that was going. That was not where I was going. Well, I don't yell that often, so my coffee's going to stay cold.
Yeah, you've got iced mocha.
I do, but I don't even like coffee that much.
That's fine. You just give it to somebody else who likes coffee.
I can't espresso myself that much.
Dun dun dun.
The beans aren't there for me.
No.
Beans there, done that.
Okay, now you're just grinding yourself.
I like us. We're awesome.
Oh, here you go. This explains my driver's license.
Okay.
You are about 1 centimeter taller in the morning than in the evening.
It's true. Gravity finally gets to you.
The day finally gets to you.
That's why they tell you not to buy shoes until you've walked some. Because your feet will change.
I have to walk into the store.
I know, but don't go first thing in the morning, go later in the afternoon, go get shoes.
I'm telling you what, if I need shoes, I'm not going first thing in the morning at all. You know why? Too damn lazy.
I would prefer going first thing in the morning because less people. That's me, though. I usually go first thing in the morning, or I go when old people are out. No offense to old people, but they usually go out about 4 or 5 to, like, go eat and stuff of that nature.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Yeah. Less people I have to deal with. Less claustrophobia issues.
The can opener was invented 48 years after the can.
Someone just got tired.
It literally took us 48 years to
Years.
figure out how to open a can efficiently.
Hitting them with a rock. Why won't this open?
You know, some lady's like, Merle, we need another screwdriver.
Your flathead's a little too flat now.
And we're not having beans tonight either.
Oh. What did they open it with, though? That's my question. I love history, so I'm going to go dig this up.
Yeah.
I love it. So,
Figure that one out.
I will figure that one out.
How did they open cans before the can opener?
Probably knives. Probably the cans.
How many people died opening a can?
Oh, that one's a good one.
Ooh. That's a good one. Yes.
Cans are dangerous. They're dangerous.
Yeah.
They can really hurt you.
Do you know the first couple that was ever shown in bed together on Prime TV?
Lucy. The I Dream of Jeannie guys. Sex in the City.
Not doing anything, just in bed together.
Grey's Anatomy.
Leave it to who?
Beaver.
Oh, that's not what I thought you said. No.
MASH.
No. Yes, the soldiers over there are just like.
You know, you gotta get it where you get it, I guess. Sorry, that's not good. Sorry, that coming from me is.
I know
sad.
that's
so
no.
sad.
I think it's great, friggin' great. But
Okay.
April's gonna tell me you've corrupted Abby. You've corrupted her.
No, that right there would be my siblings corrupting me because that's all of them.
Yeah,
all
so
over
leave
them,
me alone, babe.
That's not Crash. Siblings. I'll give you all their numbers if you like.
No.
Just kidding. Not.
They all live within like 3 blocks of each other. I'll
Would
just
you
go
like-
stand in the middle and start yelling last names.
Walking distance. My sister's the only one that lives. Older sister lives really far out.
I'll just start yelling your last name and everybody will come
I'm
running.
like, what? But no, please enlighten me.
Fred and Wilma Flintstone.
What? A cartoon?
Yeah.
Wow. What year was that?
I don't
created?
remember.
1947. I'm gonna find out. Why you
I
tell me
just
more
read
things.
a whole bunch of
It was probably in the 50s.
Fred and Wilma stuff, but
I'm gonna IMDb it.
no,
I just said that right too.
Lucille Ball was the first pregnant woman to be shown on television
Oh, why was that a thing?
because you couldn't say pregnant. You could say with child. The episode name is actually Lucy's in. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but another name for
With
pregnant.
child.
No, it literally you couldn't say pregnant. That was the stipulation.
1960s when Flintstones aired. May 1st, 1960 was the first
Yep.
air date.
So Lucy and Ricky actually were in separate beds,
Mhm.
and it wasn't until later that they were pushed together.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched a lot of that old stuff growing up with my grandmothers, I thought that was actually what real life was for those back then. My grandma was like, "No, we could share beds."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, I thought because of the way they portrayed it that adults didn't have the same bed."
It wasn't okay to show that on television
Right.
because it alluded to the act of sex.
Right.
So they didn't want to show that on television because it's like Barbara Eden, who played Jeannie, was first woman to show her navel on television.
Oh no.
And it was a complete accident.
Her navel. Oh my stars.
I know, now we show women in thongs.
I mean, everybody's boobs are hanging out.
Yeah. But yeah, she showed her navel. It was actually in her contract that she could not show her navel on television during filming, so they filled it in with putty. And then there was one time that something happened, and either they didn't fill it in, but her
Why were people so weird back then?
prudish.
Like, why?
I don't know. But yeah.
I still don't understand, like, people showing their ankles. Like, ankles!
I don't know, because it leads to sexual thoughts.
Ankles?
Yeah.
Hey, well,
some
to each their own.
Some guys.
Somebody's like the feet.
Yeah.
Somebody likes the phalanges.
Yeah. So, yeah. There you go.
Nowadays, you can just do what you want.
Pretty much. And who you want. Right in front of everybody.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a really loud drink of that water. I sound like a fish out of water. Or in water.
See.
One of those.
Kermit the Frog?
Yeah.
Left-handed.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the lefties out there.
Donald Duck.
Oh, God.
Donald Duck comics were banned from Finland because he doesn't wear any pants. But he wears a towel.
Some of the things I don't understand what they do. Like, he doesn't have pants, but he wears a towel. And I don't know. You know,
Mickey,
Bugs Bunny was naked.
Yeah, but yet when you caught him in the shower, he'd always go, ah, and cover his bits that he didn't have.
That never appeared.
According to legend, there is a Superman in every episode of Seinfeld.
I know what we're going to do today. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I'm not a Seinfeld fan.
I don't really like it either, but...
Nope. So, any Seinfeld fans, let us know.
I
Go
do
back
like
and take a look.
stuff, though.
Yeah, it's not worth my time. I could tell you Friends stuff. I'd go back and watch that for you, but not Seinfeld.
And I have yet to watch a Friends episode. How have I got away with that with you being my friend?
Work.
That's it. We have no life. Elbows.
Work. Yep, that's pretty much it.
You're right.
Although I do still need to send you the
excuse me, Bill.
GIFs of or the YouTubes of Phoebe singing some songs.
I would love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think Phoebe and I would get along.
Yeah, probably.
I think I would relate to her more if I watched the show.
Ooh, the filming of the movie Titanic cost more than the original Titanic. The irony.
And it didn't really sink. The movie didn't sink. It actually sold really well. Sell and sailed. Both sails. I enjoyed me.
Here you go. Baseball caps. You ready?
I love it.
First baseball cap. They were made of straw.
That's why there's still straw hats out there. Did it look like this?
I don't know. This is literally just a list.
I'm gonna have to go look these things up. I like these things though.
You're gonna rewatch this later, pause it, and find the answers, and then play, and then find the next answer.
What was the first one? I'll find out.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna.
Thanks for archiving this for me.
A microwaved baseball. So you take a baseball,
right?
Put it in the microwave. Doesn't say for how long, but says that one will fly farther than a frozen baseball.
There's some science behind that, but I'm not.
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure it's because the cold is heavier than the heat because heat rises.
But it said further.
So it would fly further because it rose from the bed.
It rose to the occasion?
It rose to the occasion, yeah. To the outfield.
We need help.
If you build it, they will come. Yeah. It's true.
Said Moses, right?
No. Said the guy from the Field of Dreams. It's a baseball movie.
No, did you get it?
No. If you build it, they will come.
The ark.
That would have been Noah.
Yeah, but I was pointing back toward...
Wait, no. That is Moses.
No, it's not.
Moses. Oh, yeah, Noah. Yeah, Noah. Dang it. I got it right. I second guessed myself. My mom's going to be so ashamed of me when she sees this. She's probably like, Abigail, I taught you better.
It brings me back to the joke. How many animals did Moses put on the ark?
2 by 2. 2.
No, none. Moses didn't build the ark.
Dang it. Mom, it's 1:30 in the morning. You gotta cut your girl some slack, please. She's gonna kill me. It was nice knowing you. It's nice knowing all of you.
Mom, please don't kill Abby. I won't have anybody to play with on Thursdays. I won't have anybody to laugh at my jokes. My wife is tired of my jokes.
I'm so sorry to everybody out there who is like...
No, that is a legit joke that goes around. Like, that's How many animals did Moses load on the...
And then I get, that's probably why I get them. I get those two mixed up all the time.
Well,
I also get Peter and Paul mixed up. I'm like, wait.
Moses parted the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Noah sailed the sea.
Word association. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Parts sailed. Parts sailed. Parts sailed.
Sail parts. I'm just messing with you.
What if he sailed the parted sea?
He's just like floating along the Hey Moses, don't worry, Noah, I got you.
Noah's been like, one day everyone's gonna confuse us. Bro, what's up?
They high five in the parted ocean.
Bros.
Tug of war was an Olympic event between 1900 and 1920.
Wow. Did you know that in the original Olympics, women weren't allowed to watch it? Plus, men were naked. They competed naked. Naked. Yep.
That's probably why tug of war didn't last very long.
Probably why not.
Rope burn.
We're putting on the wrong thing.
Let go!
That's not a rope! Who are we kidding?
And they go, very well done, my friend. Very well done.
They usually had to tie them up or something.
So
it's weird.
What you're telling me is that queens were born way back when they had to do Olympics naked.
Naked.
And that's how they learned to tuck their stuff.
Don't quote me on that, but they were naked. That's for a fact. They were naked. Women got punished for sneaking in to watch it.
If a native Hawaiian woman places the flower on her right ear, she's available.
Oh, well, that's interesting. That's my left.
Which will go right into this one. Women mature faster than men.
That's not surprising.
No, that's not a random ass fact.
Surprising.
That's just fact.
That's just straight up fact. That's not random. We know this.
Children laugh about 400 times a day.
Aww.
Adults laugh on the average of only 15 times a day. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Have you met me?
No, because they're literally only laughing 15 times a day. They don't know us.
Well, that's adulthood. I hate that. That makes me sad. Y'all need to laugh more, okay?
I know the name of this one. The one where you will laugh more than your quota. There's the name, definitely.
They said I was supposed to laugh 15 times a day. I think I broke the bank on this one.
On average, I got my laughs in for the whole week.
For the whole week, y'all. Got 15 times 15.
On average, 15 times 15?
Yeah, I got 15 times 15. That's a lot. That was my point.
Okay, on average, women hear better than men.
This is true too. This isn't random. This is.
But here's the thing: men like to say, "Oh, I didn't hear you," but it's scientifically proven they probably didn't.
But it's not all men though, because I have moments where I'm like, "Wait, what did you just say?"
True, but sometimes that's because the brain is working so hard at different things that
right. It's usually at work. I'm like, "Hold on, come back to me." Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah,
circle back around.
So I mean. There you go, then. I
had a moment today where I was doing something and I walked into the office, the closet in the office to get something, and I was like, I don't even know why I came in here. And I walked back out, and I was like, oh, okay. I walked back in. I hate when
there's a scientific reason for that, too. I remember reading that at some point.
No.
Someone on Earth reports seeing a UFO every 3 minutes. But you know what's funny? And here's the thing. UFO sightings all the time back in the 60s and 70s, right? Oh, yeah. I saw something. But now we have cameras literally at our disposal.
Yeah.
No UFOs, no sightings. None.
That, physical, we can actually...
nobody has pictures of them anymore.
Except that for people who keep...
Area 51.
True. But UFOs are not only aliens; they could be
Sorry,
you touched my toe.
I did. I'm sorry.
An unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
So,
So I could literally throw a bird, and if you can't identify it,
it's a
done.
UFO.
Yeah.
So
I would never throw a bird. I just want to let that be known.
I mean, unless it needs to learn how to fly, I won't.
No, I would never throw a blurred.
Blurred.
Damn English.
It's called 1:39 in the morning.
Yeah.
Dang you, English.
Oh, here you go. If you fart consistently for 6 years and 9 months, enough gas is produced to create the energy of an atomic bomb.
Okay.
I would also visit your doctor.
I'd probably get checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you got some issues there if you're farting consistently for 6 years and 9 months.
Yeah, consistently.
I would say if you're farting consistently for a day, I would get that figured. I would get that checked out.
You got some rumblies and the tumblies.
Yeah, for sure.
Or you ate something, or you're eating something, or you're drinking something.
Although they won't admit it, I'll admit it. Women fart just as much as men.
Yeah, I don't know why we're afraid to admit that.
No. And it's not called poofing. You don't poof.
Why did we put such a stigmatism on it to fart?
Because it's not ladylike.
Who gives a rip? Let it rip.
Who gives a rip? I won.
Like, it's gonna...
I can give you a rip.
It makes it worse for you to contain it. Then that hurts.
Yeah, that's where shitty ideas come from.
Boom, chow. That was a good one. We have a lot of those flying around lately.
Stop holding in your farts, people.
Stop holding in your farts.
Let it go.
Rip. Just let it go. Especially when you're in the privacy of your own home. I don't know, in a restaurant. Let it go.
Oh, man. Okay, so...
Not when I'm eating, actually. Please don't do that.
I don't know. I find that the best time to do it.
It's like, it's in my mouth. It's in my mouth.
I can taste it.
Now, if your farts are so bad that you could take out a city block, you know what? You might want to step into the bathroom. Give us a warning or something.
No, don't blow up the bathroom. I might need that later.
Well,
if your farts are that bad, go to the friggin' doctor.
You need to go to the doctor, but, check yourself before you wreck yourself, because never.
No, don't check yourself, because then you're plugging it up. Let the doctor do that.
Well, check yourself before you wreck the rest of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it in my mouth when I'm trying to eat. Like, never go back to that restaurant again.
Speaking of, farts have been clocked at a speed of 10 feet per second.
Some powerful word. Man, what kind of system?
So literally, you can't get away from it unless you're over 10 feet away. It's gonna hit you.
So 6 feet is not enough anymore.
No.
You gotta be at least 17, 18 feet away from these farters.
Yeah.
I'm saying fart. My mom's gonna hate me so much right now. Abigail.
These tutors.
Don't use the word fart. God.
The word fart comes from the Old English.
A forte. Just kidding.
I said English. And not that this is English, but it says Old English Fjorton?
Fjorton! Bet we're going to use that now. I got the Fjorton in my
I said Old English.
Fjorton.
Why are you German, like Swedish, whatever the hell that was?
I went straight to Viking. I've been Fjorton in the fjord. I feel like Elsa on up in here. In the fjord.
Anyway, that means to break wind.
A Fjorton?
Yeah. So technically you could say that around your house and not get in trouble. You should teach the twins that.
Oh, the ideas. I'm going to gather all the kids together and be like, look, guys, I've got an idea. This is our new word, and we're going with it.
Yes.
They probably can't say it for a while in time because they couldn't say fuddy-duddy for a while.
No, well,
They went flip-duddy.
That one's a tongue twister until you get a little older.
Fuddy-duddy, flip-duddy.
Fjorton. F-E-O-R-T-A-N.
That just sounds so much like fjord, like the fjord.
Yeah.
I've been Fjorton.
Termites are the largest producers of farts. There you go. Fiber right there.
Were
Wood.
these all facts about farts?
No, just they were color coded.
That's why my mom and dad don't have termites. My mom can't stand farts.
That'd be funny.
Why can't you stand farts, woman? You can't let them. You gotta let them go. It hurts to contain them.
What is this? If you don't move for 15 minutes, you'll fall asleep. Not true.
Well, we are kind of moving. We're moving. Like if you're just sitting. Yeah, if I'm sitting still, I'm gonna go to sleep. Just kidding. My brain is still moving.
But what
even when
about
I'm sitting still.
driving? I've driven for 24 hours straight.
I've driven to the point, like, I'll drive and be like, at some point, I wake up and be like, whoa, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Like, I go through the lights there on 97. You know, we were just talking about it. Or circle back to that. I'll go to the lights on 97. I'll get all the way to Chick-fil-A and Walmart and be like, did I run any lights? I don't even remember stopping. I don't remember seeing them change the colors.
Those lights catch me every time I have to stop.
Like, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just like, and I'm like, whoa, how did I get here?
There's something in your brain that recognizes the stoplights. There's just something.
But I cannot remember for the life of me if I stopped or ran a red light. Thankfully, I didn't get pulled over.
The first 3 seconds you wake up, you won't remember anything.
That's pretty interesting, actually. I'm going to test that out when I finally get to sleep at some point Friday morning.
The human body gets partial paralysis during sleep to prevent themselves from doing harmful things.
Is that why have you ever experienced sleep paralysis?
No.
We'll talk about that one time.
No.
You can't even do that when you get sleep paralysis.
Tickling was actually a torture method.
Makes sense. I hate being tickled.
When you sneeze, you die for a second?
What? What does that even mean? That's fake news.
I need somebody to look that up.
We're going to have to look it up.
I'm just skipping through these. You have a smile on your face and you skipped number 5. Oh, no, just kidding. Hang on. Impossibilities of the world. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it
you
up.
can't breathe when your tongue is out. Put your tongue back in, you fool.
I was trying it out.
That's what it says, though. You can't breathe when your tongue is out. Put your tongue back in, you fool.
I fell for it. Can you die? Do you die when you sneeze? Oh, it's already at the top of my list here. I don't know how many people have been looking up. You may have heard that your heart skips a beat when you sneeze, but that's a myth.
Oh, you stupid
Electrical
liars,
signals that control your heart rate aren't affected by the physical changes that happen when you sneeze. But the heart may get delayed for a second or two before resuming its regular rhythm. You don't die. It just maybe changes beats.
Okay, psychologists say. We'll end on this.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
7 things that psychologists say.
Okay.
If a person laughs too much, even at stupid things, right up our alley, he is lonely deep inside.
Man, this is deep. That hurt a little bit.
I disagree.
Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, but I disagree. I'm not lonely.
Not all the time. Sometimes
I laugh at stupid stuff. Like
I laugh at a lot of stupid stuff. I laugh at. We discussed what I laugh at. I just laugh to laugh. But
you awkwardly laugh.
That's pretty spot
on. If a person sleeps a lot, he's sad, or has a thyroid problem,
or works nights, or doesn't get off till late.
Psychologists.
This is hurting me.
If a person speaks less but speaks fast, he keeps secrets.
I don't think I matched that one. If a person mumbles when they try to talk, they may just be an idiot.
Maybe.
I'm just talking about myself.
If someone can't cry, he is weak.
Oh. What? What makes...
Psychologists, man, they're ruthless.
I feel like you should put somebody in a box like that, though.
If someone eats in an abnormal manner, he is tense. Define abnormal.
Well, is he chewing his nails? Are we chewing our nails? Are we chewing something?
Is he eating like a dog and ripping the steak off the bone?
Or is he staring intently at nothing because he's very tense?
If someone cries on little things, they are innocent and soft-hearted.
Okay, I kind of agree with that. I'm kind of...
I wouldn't go innocent.
Not innocent, but soft-hearted.
My wife cries at the little, commercial. She can't even hear Arms of an Angel without crying. Because of the freaking...
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Whatever.
I can't... If someone start crying, if that person, if that person doesn't piss me off or is on my list, if they start crying, I will start to tear up too. I have to look away. But
I can literally watch a person cry.
I can't.
I can't watch April cry because that makes me cry. But I can Yeah, I'm kind of an ass. If someone becomes angry over silly or petty things, which used to be me, it means he needs love. I need love.
Baby, that's not. We don't know that. Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, I'm stopping.
That wasn't even the same song.
No more. Okay, I'm done again. I'm stopping. Beep, 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 beep.
So what it says here, try to understand people more. I'm like, you know what? You just put me in a really big box and then cut me down to size.
I don't like being put in a box.
I don't either. I can't breathe.
I don't like being put in a box. Don't put Abby in a box. Yeah, don't put Crash in a box.
Yeah, you hear that, April? Don't put Abby in a box.
Don't put me in a box. I'm more than a box.
Yeah, it's just like a hexagon.
I'm more like a
Every time you turn, there's another angle.
triangle, because I always point up. We can end on that.
Not technically. Not technically. Now I've got to show you. Now I've got to show you.
Why won't you just let me live my life?
Because triangle. Okay, yeah, that points up,
It
right?
points up.
And if you turn it,
You can point down. Yes, I know. I was thinking of the pyramids.
guys, whoops.
That's too bright. No one wants to see your shenanigans. No,
Look, see,
you
it
definitely
points-
can't see it.
Points down.
Hey, in much in life, it's all in how you look at it. Flip it over, and it's pointing up. That's
Then you're upside down and you're not pointing up.
just let me live my life, man.
I am. I'm just saying, you're not a triangle.
Well, then what am I?
A hexagon.
Because the hex is gone. That didn't.
Or an octagon. You could be an octagon.
I love
Many
octopus.
sides.
I'm very
And
pointy now.
you can't really tell which side's up.
All right, I'm gonna go home and go to bed because this is hurting my brain. Just let me be a triangle.
I don't want you to be a triangle. Triangles are sharp. I don't like sharp things.
I'm not very sharp either.
That's not true.
Brown cow.
My voice is cracking so
That's
much.
not true. That's not. Okay, guys. Good luck, guys. We have fun.
If anybody has any puberty lessons, like anything to get me through this puberty, that'd be great. Thanks, bye.